I'm getting there anyhow. Welcome to the Buccaneers Observer. This is Ralph Phillips. Happy Christmas Eve to everyone. I hope everybody's ready for Christmas. Got your presents. Put cookies out. Don't forget to put cookies out for Santa tonight. Mm. I didn't even think about it yesterday when I said I was going to be on, that today was Christmas Eve. Ah, well, got the all 22 ready. What's up, Ray Page? Got the all 22 ready. Very interesting thing I found today. This actually kind of blew my mind. I've been doing all 22 for a decade. And, I've always, kind of set up my own stuff. I'd of course like to have somebody else do it. What's up, Kate? And there's all kind, I keep spreadsheets and everything about, what plays were done, blitzes, packages and stuff like that. I haven't since I've been doing the live stream, but I did for many years. Well, I've been watching all 22 videos, and I've noticed that, there's different types of all 22 video out there. There's some that show both ends of the end zone. Some of them have the play style up top, like if what the play call was, and on offense and defense, what type of play and all that good stuff. I have no idea where that stuff comes from. Anyhow, I was watching this YouTuber, a Dallas YouTuber, and he was breaking down some game film. And real quickly, for less than a second, I caught some of his. He was switching screens, and I saw a screenshot of his setup, and I was like, "Wait a minute, that looks like NFL.com." So I go to NFL.com and I search for certain keywords that I saw in his screenshot, and sure enough, I found they have what's called the film room with the NFL Premium or NFL Plus package. And they just started it this year. And you can find all kinds of stuff. You can look for time to throw, pressures, no pressures, blitzes, no blitzes, play action, no play action. It's got all types of search criteria. And you can do one game, 2 games, 5 games, a whole season. You can do teams. You can do whatever. It's got offense, defense, receiving, rushing, all kinds of stuff. And I was excited to death. I was thrilled to death. I mean, this saves me so much work, I mean, I'm still going to do my own all 22 breakdown the way I do it, but this saves a lot of searching. And I was just blown away, just really blown away. Let me show you what they got here. Let me. Nope. Nope. Well, I guess that would work. Hold on one second. But anyhow, you can see it up in the corner there. I mean, they got all this stuff. They got all this stuff now. And they just started that this year. It was the first year they've done it. I can't really get it any bigger. I'm trying. What's up, Dino? What's up, okay? Okay, here we go. I'll try this. How do I switch this over? Okay. So, I mean, check this out. You got all this search criteria over here. It shows you all this information. You got all. Let's go. You've got all this search criteria over here. It shows you who's on the field at the time because I'm always like trying to figure out who's who. You know that I'm always like, if I can't see the numbers, I'm like, who is that? I can't tell. But dude, look at this, all this stuff they got. You could do, uh, you could save filters. You can search for seasons. They only go back to 2022 though. Right now, you got regular season type. You've got game. I mean, it's incredible. And here's the wild thing. I had no idea about this. They didn't send out a message. I went through back my emails and messages and all that good stuff, and there was nothing. This was just a feature they added and didn't tell anybody. And I have seen a couple people this with this style, so they obviously found it. But I just happened to catch this guy, and it was literally 1 second of a screenshot. He was switching between screens, and I saw this. I saw his screen, and I paused it, and I went back and I looked. And you know how they have the games up top at NFL.com? I saw the little clip of that, and I was like, "That's NFL.com." And so then I go there and I started searching, and sure enough, I found it. I was blown away. Anyhow, so what I've been doing is looking through this thing. I've always wanted to know. They say, so and so got 5 pressures, or this team got 17 quarterback hits, or whatever. And I'm like, I want to know what plays they're talking about so that I can compare it to my pressures, because my numbers are always different than the official numbers. So I looked up pressures, and sure enough, they consider pressures differently than I do. Like screen passes, when they let somebody go through, when they let a defender go through, and they let him, they don't even try to block him. They consider that a pressure. See, I don't consider that a pressure. I'm like, it's designed that way. Quarterback hits are the same thing. If a quarterback is, scrambling, and he throws the ball and he's 20, 15 yards outside the pocket, you know, and, he throws the ball and then he gets hit. I don't consider that a quarterback hit. To me, a quarterback hit is a quarterback standing in the pocket, you know? So, anyhow, it's just interesting. It's really fascinating. Oh, but here's what I did. And I want to show y'all this. I did, and it all changed now. I was talking about how we had no hot reads. So I did all the pressures or all the blitzes that Dallas did. And I don't know what's going on here. I thought I had this set up earlier for this. There we go. So I got all the blitzes that Dallas did. Interesting thing, they did. I said it seemed like they blitzed every passing down. They didn't. They blitzed 50% of the passing downs. We had 12 blitzes on. They blitzed us 12 times on 24 pass attempts in the second half. They only blitzed us 5 times in the first half. But we only had 19 pass attempts in the first half. So they blitzed us quite a bit in the second half. Like I said, 50% of the time. So anyhow, I went through and I looked at all the blitzes, and sure enough, we didn't have a hot on any of these blitzes. And a couple of them were really good blitzes. Let me see. The that one by 16 Wilson, the guy I said I liked. That was a nice blitz. But if you look, there's no hot reads. Look at this. You know, we got these deep routes. And that's something else too. We had a lot of deep routes in this game in the second half compared to what we've been doing all year. Let me see. I'm still trying to figure out the hotkeys and stuff with this. Let me see if I can get that. Okay, right here. This is a perfect one. This is that Parsons that I was talking about. Nope. This ain't it. Okay. Sacked. Lindell Joseph. And sacked. Oh no. Still trying to find it. I'll get to chat here in just a second. Okay, I think it's this play. This is a really This is a really nice play. We got no hot reads. It's really kind of crazy to me. And you know, there's no way that Liam doesn't have them built in. So I got to say, it's just Mayfield just wasn't calling the hot reads. He wasn't, or he figured I'm just going to throw it. I don't need the hot reads. I don't know. But like right here, this guy blitzes Royd here, and Mayfield acts like he doesn't see him. If you look, I mean, he's coming straight for Mayfield. I don't know what Mayfield's looking at. He's looking over here. And this guy's coming. That's at number 6, Wilson. He disguised it really well. So I could understand why Mayfield wouldn't call an audible a hot there. If you see him, you know, he's just kind of standing here. He's not even up on the line. So anyhow, he comes blitzing in, and Mayfield's like a deer in the headlights and just gets taken down. But look at these routes. I mean, those are 15-yard routes. There's not a single. I mean, there's no hot at all. I mean, I would think that the tight end, you know, he would probably just run a quick seam here, you know, a stop or something, or maybe, you know, even a quick out. I mean, he does go out, but he's not looking. See, he's doing like nobody's looking. There's no hot. And this guy's coming right at Mayfield. How he doesn't see him is wild. But anyhow, every single blitz was like that. We didn't have any hot reads. Anyhow, I just found that fascinating. I'm so excited that I found this. You know, they put it out in September. No, August. So right before the season, and they didn't say anything. It just came out. And they didn't really make a fuss about it. You know, you think they'd send emails out to everybody, all the subscribers and stuff, but no. All right. Let me get to the chat. I'm being neglectful. Thank you, Rampage. Thank you for the compliment. Yeah, I've had this shirt for a long time. This is back in the 90s. I like it. It's textured too. Like the football. It feels like a football right here. Yeah. This is back when they were doing all kinds of crazy stuff with shirts in the 90s. You told me about that in preseason, Kate? Oh my gosh. Well, I apologize for not listening to you then. You know, you probably did. And I said, yeah, I'm going to look into that. And then I forgot and never did. Or maybe I did look into it. No. It was the Next Gen Stats you told me about. I mean, this is part of Next Gen Stats, but it's not in the same area. Actually, it might be. But it's called Film Room. it's separate from the stats. I'm looking at it now, the opening page. But if you go to pro.nfl.com, which I'd never been there, I didn't even know that was a thing. I always went to plus.nfl.com because that's what my subscription is. You know what a pro is? I didn't even know it existed. But they've got two sections there. Yeah, one is the stats section, and the other section is the film room section. So that's interesting. So that's going to help us out a lot, man. We're going to be able to zip through stuff, figure things out quick. What's up, Dino? How you doing, man? Merry Christmas to everybody. Yes, it's part of the NFL Plus. Hey, Heather. Merry Christmas. Yeah, Rampage, I think it's different. Everybody does it different. But the coordinator, he puts it, they put it in. And there's no way Liam doesn't have hot routes. I mean, I've seen us do hot routes before, but now we're gonna have to go back and make sure. Maybe he doesn't put them in. That would be wild. But I think Mayfield just never audible. Because normally that's what you do. You audible right or a receiver might recognize that they're like on that one play we just watched. Maybe Mayfield didn't see that the guy was going to blitz because he has to do it pre-snap. So the tight end definitely saw the guy blitzing. He ran right by him. So then, he might change to a hot. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I can't figure out who to blame for this, but I'm going to have to say Mayfield because, it's his responsibility to, kind of audible into it. But I think he was just trying to get us downfield fast, and he was like, I'll just scramble out of these blitzes, which he didn't do too good of a job of. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure exactly how it works in the NFL. I'm gonna have to do some research on it, but it's just I went through every blitz. We didn't have a single hot route on any of them. Oh, okay. So they had press announcements? Well, yeah. See, I didn't see any of that stuff, but uh, Kate, I do remember you telling me about the next gen stats, and I went and I looked it up. Right? I think we talked about it the next week, and I was like, yeah, it's pretty cool. I didn't see the film room though. You know, but it's really cool of them. I mean, I've kind of complained about the NFL because when they first did this, the All 22, which I've been wanting to watch All 22 since, gosh, since the 80s. When I found out, when I started watching. Let me say, I started watching Merrill Hodge in I wouldn't say the late 90s. Him and Jaworski used to do game film on ESPN, and I loved it. I was just like, oh, and so I've been wanting it. And then when it came out, uh, gosh, when did it come out? Decade ago, I want to say it because I've been so the day it came out, I got it. When it first came out, they had it set up so nice. You had the plays on one side and you just clicked on the play and it would pop up over here on this window, and you could bounce from play to play. That they had the description of the plays and everything. And then over the years, like every 2 or 3 years, they would change the format and it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And the past couple of years, it's just really been horrible to use. But now they got this film room and it's really nice. So apparently they've been working on this film room for the past couple of years. So I'm excited about it. I do wish, the only thing I wish is because I use multi-monitor setups, I wish that you could take the plays in a separate window, like put them over here and then full screen the all 22. And I wish that you could use controls without it popping up on the screen, That annoys me. But the one good thing about this is it doesn't fade out the color of the monitor or the video when you put your mouse over it. That's what it does on the other all 22 on the NFL.com. As soon as you put your mouse over top of the film, it darkens the film. So annoying. And I wish they had where you could rewind it frame by frame, but they ain't ever gonna get that. That requires a lot of processing power. So I have to use special editing software for that. Yeah, it rolls right off the tongue, man. Yeah. NFL Plus, NFL Film Room, powered by Amazon Next Gen Stats. Yeah, what do we call that? They've got so much stuff that they're putting out. I really wish they would, like, every year just get a list of it, so and send it out to everybody. Like, hey, here's the new stuff we're doing, or hey, this is the stuff we're taking away. But every year you don't know until the season starts. It's literally the day the season starts, or a couple days when the all 22 comes out. That's when you find out about all the features, the stuff they've taken away, the stuff they've added. NFL matchup, yeah. 6:30 every Sunday morning. Whoa. Now, I've always liked to sleep as late as I can on Sunday because I can't stand waiting for football to. I like to get up at like 11 o'clock. I will stay up Saturday night until like 3 or 4 in the morning. So purposely, so that I will sleep until 11 o'clock. I get up at 11, drink my coffee, I take a shower, and then boom, football. That's how I like it. There's football all day long. I hate waking up and being like, oh man, I got like 4 hours to the game start. It's horrible. Yeah. NFL matchup. Yeah, I used to love that show, man. I used to love it. That's the first show I remember. It's probably not the first one ever, but that's the first one I remember where they broke down the all 22, and really showed you how things were done and all that. And I was just like, all right. So what do y'all want to do? Y'all want to watch offense or defense? Here's what we got. Defense is going to be a lot faster because there's only, how many plays did I say? 60. It's a lot fewer plays on defense. Let me look and see. So we can burn through that quick. But the offense. Well, with the offense, what else was there? There was something else I wanted to look at. Oh, I kind of want to watch this offensive line because they just got whooped, right? But I also want to watch the defense. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys, whatever you want to watch. We're not going to do game film tomorrow. Trying to find how many plays there were. Oh, okay. Here we go. Yeah, 72 plays on offense, 60 plays on defense. So that's a big difference. 60 plays we could get through relatively quick. 72. That's 12 more plays. That's a lot. That's like a half-hour difference. Whatever y'all want to watch. Defense. Rampage wants to crap all over Pulse's defense. Hey, it's Christmas, man. Be nice. Oh look, I gotta change it all up now. I done messed up my what? The something I was noticing too as I was setting all this stuff up. Our, I've been talking about how our our uh, our secondary is just not. We just don't put fear into quarterback or anything. We get pushed around a lot by the receivers. We've talked about that a couple times about how in Rampage. I think you pointed out that CeeDee Lamb pushed McCollum, and you would think that our cornerbacks and safeties would be used to it because that's what Evans does. Evans is a very physical receiver, and he will push off and push you away from him, right? At the apex of his routes, or when he's going into a turn or something like that. That's when he's going to get the separation from it. So you would think our guys would be used to it, but we don't. We get pushed off all the time. And it's annoying. How about that Packers Saints game last night? Saints got whooped 34-zip. That was the first shutout of the year. This is the longest in NFL history. Week 16. It's the first time that NFL we've ever gone this long without a shutout. And leave it up to the Saints. Bunch of dummies. Also, another thing I want to see. Why did we call a timeout in the third quarter at 5:10? Our offense had the ball. This was not the timeout before the half. This was just in the third quarter at 5:10 in the third quarter. We called a timeout. I didn't realize that. So that only left us with 2 timeouts at the end of the game. Not that it would have mattered. Timeouts don't matter when you fumble the ball, right? All right, let's look at this defense. See what we got. Defense. Defense. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 defensive series. It's about average. You can say 12, but one of them's the victory formation, so I don't really count that. All right. Here we go. First defensive series. We are 15 minutes in. First quarter. Bow, bow, bow. Here we go. We're going to have some fun with that film room, man. You guys come up with all kinds of stuff you want to see from the season, like how many pressures, off coverage. We could break it down into man coverage. Now see right here. This is a perfect example. He throws it to this guy. It's Levante David coming. Look how Levante David gets so close. He almost gets this. This is actually pretty good coverage. I mean, look at that. But the quarterbacks just don't. They're just not scared of our guys, man. Man, he got really close there. That was not bad coverage at all. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look how close he is. Ooh. That is close. Man, we get a lot of that, don't we? Here's the ball. Here's his hand. Oh my gosh, I think he hit it. I think he hit it. Look, here's the ball coming in. Here's his hand right here. Whack. I think he hit it right there. That's the ball in his hand. They're both touching. But I mean, just that a quarterback would throw that just goes to show they don't have any fear. All right, what did we do? Okay, we didn't have enough time to get any. Let me go back. Let's look at the front. What do we got going on here? Got our big boys. Nelson out there as a starter. Who do we have Is that Thunderbird? 26? Look at this. Week 16. I still don't know all their numbers. In my defense, we've had a lot of guys go in and out. Merriweather. That is Merriweather. Where's Tom at? Oh, man. Canty and Vita run into each other. Bam. Vita coming? No. He had to get rid of that. Vita was coming. Now, see, I would call that a pressure. It'd be interesting to see if they called that a pressure. Oh my gosh. Quick little bubble out here. And they only got one blocker to two guys. We better get him. This should be a tackle for a loss. Oh no. Okay. I'll take it. Good job. Good job. Hey, there was Jajardafar. For Jardadar. Why do they always have her standing over here now? That is so wild. When Arians was the coach, she always stood right beside it. Here's Todd Bowles. Normally she'd be if that was Arians, she'd be like right up in this area somewhere. But since Todd Bowles has been head coach, she's stayed over here in this area. I like her, man. She just really seems to be into the team. Yeah. Very big rah-rah coach. That was so funny, that clip of her smacking Rachaad White on the butt. Hey, Tom, there you are. Merry Christmas, brother. You ready for Santa, man? I have no idea what this defense is. Definitely zoned. I think. I don't know why 35 is traveling with him. I don't know. Boom. And look at that. Again. Right in front of David. It was close, but what down and distance was this? 3rd and 2. Okay, that's annoying then. So that was a first down. One, why would you give up so much? Both of these guys. I mean, why is he backed up so far? Oh, no, 3rd and 2. Not a fan of that play call. That's wild. You can see Levante chirping at everybody. No pressure there. 98. He falls off, follows the running back. So it's really a 3-man rush. My goodness. Again, look how close David is. Does he get. Still, though. You can't give up underneath when it's 3rd and 2. That's just dumb. 1st and 10. Play action. That was a weird one. They got two. Who is it? Is that a fullback? Do they have a fullback? I don't remember seeing a fullback on the field in this game. Yes, they do. Number 40. I think we saw that in the all 22. When we watched all 22, we saw number 40. Yep. Yep, they play with a true fullback. All right. I don't know how I missed that watching the game. I wasn't paying attention. We got company in, by the way. So I had company here Sunday. It's interesting though, they're lined up like a run. Doesn't even really do a play action. He's trying to hit this over here. He wants that. But look how physical this guy is with Dean and just pushes Dean right off of him. Boom, look, separation. He's going to go with 87 instead. Which Russell gets a little piece of. Russell's going in because it looks like the play is going to be over here. It's man coverage, so he has the tight end. Okay. Ah, yeah, we got confused as heck by this right here. But this whole side of the line kind of follows these two. See, look, they're running with these guys because they're thinking something's going on over here. So is he. I have no idea why Levante's jumping up in the air. A little premature. Good jump, but yeah. So we just got psyched out on that one, man. Huh. Interesting. Oh, when Yaya missed that sack, I know. Gosh, did that not remind you of Tryon or Alexander? I used to get so mad at those guys. Right? Yep. The Rampage, that's 100%. Detroit has had all these injuries on their defense. We can't use it as an excuse because Detroit is still playing good football and they've had more injuries than we have. I'm just not a big fan of excuses. Like when people say, "Oh, we had too many penalties," or "Oh, injuries," or I mean, they're a factor. Yeah, they're gonna, but there is no um, there's never one thing. It's always a number of things. You think you could do Rod Rod Rampage? That's a lot of work, man. Yeah, when Yaya missed that sack, I was so angry. I was like, "Are you serious? That's what you get paid for." Was that last year or the year before? I think it was the year before with Tryon. Man, he had like 9 sacks that he just whiffed on. But this is their first run of the game, like 5 plays in. But these two look tired already. And Logan Hall out there. I was really surprised at Logan Hall's snap count. Very low. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Good gap integrity there. Good job, good job, good job. Oh man, look at Levante. Levante is like having to bounce off his own guys. Who is this? Is that Cansey? Man, he's getting turned all the way around. What's he even trying to do there? Oh, he gets hit in the back. Okay. Oh my gosh, yeah. Wow. All right. I'm gonna call that a hold. I don't know what y'all think about that, but that looks like a hold to me all day long. But then he just gets whoosh. Oh, he gets pancaked. Look, see, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's not what we see with our offensive line. That's what I like to see right there. I like to see more of that with our offensive line. Dang. We're getting bullied here. Didn't expect to see this. Come on. Uh-oh, what's going on here? What? This is coverage 0? Are we playing 0? What down is this? Are a 3rd and 2? 3rd and 2. And we're playing 0? No way. You serious? Oh my gosh. All right, y'all better press the heck out of these guys. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh no. See, look. He got pushed off right away. Look at all that separation there. And what's he doing down here? It's 3rd and 2. Watch it. Watch this right here. That's Dean. Dean just gets pushed. He just pushes Dean right off of him. And look at that separation. Oh, and he's already throwing to him. Yeah, see? Our guys, man, we're soft. That's annoying. But he looked like he didn't know what was going on. 29? Right here. Well, okay, wait a minute. They line up. Yeah, all right. Yeah, look, they line up. They've got 3 tight ends or receivers, whatever those 80s are over there. 87, 86, and 89. Yeah, that's 3 tight ends. They got 3 tight ends. So, you're thinking run. And then all of a sudden, boom, they go out into a spread formation. So then Levante's yelling. He's like, hey. He's caught an audible. And then this guy, 29, he's like, somebody needs to cover that guy way over there. I got him. And then we end up getting stuck at a 0. And, he comes. He's looking over there the whole time. He never even looks on the other side. Vita wins his battle. He just tosses his dude. Dang. Dean. I'm done with Dean. I am so tired of him. 3rd and 2. Hey, Molly. Merry Christmas. That's a good point, Kate. If it's the last 3 edge rushers, it's not the edge rushers. She's playing her mandolin. Yeah, Molly's family's in. Her parents. It's been nice. Got a whole house full of people and dogs. They brought their dog. All right, screen pass. Boo, boo, boo. We got the numbers here. Oh, yeah, this offensive lineman fell down for no reason. Sweet. Get him. Boom, yeah. That was doomed from the start there. We read it. Good. Levante calling something. Yeah, we read that right away, man. Look, we got all these guys going. They all flowing over here. Even he is. Yeah. Why did this guy fall down? He just falls for no reason. Was that 78? I mean, is he trying to was he trying to cut block? No way. That would have been a penalty because he's engaged. I think he just fell down. No, no, he was trying to cut block Tryon here. He actually dove. That's some silly crap right there. He's diving. He's diving the cut block. If he would have hit Tryon, that could have caused some damage. Look, he grabs Tryon's foot though. Yeah. I hate those blocks. Oh man, he got clobbered by Cansey and David. All right. So now we are 2nd and 11. Ralph's favorite thing, being surrounded by people and dogs. Animals. There's nothing better than going to the refrigerator to get a snack and you turn around and you trip over 5 dogs and 3 cats and 2 kids because they're all standing there wanting something. We got the one cat who he's like very aggressive about food. And when I go to the refrigerator, every time he's like a dog, he comes running in and just a meow, meow, meow. And then he jumps up on the bar stool and expects me to feed him. And I normally do. I'll just sit there and feed him on the bar stool and he'll sit on the bar stool and eat off the bar like a human. It's funny. He's a good cat. All right. Boo. All right. Good defense. You know, we got good defense. What is this? I can't stand it. 3rd and 6, y'all. 3rd and 6. So he's going to stand 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 yards back. There we go. 3rd and 6. Let's give him 8 yards. If he throws it over there, I'm going to throw my computer out the window. 3rd and 6. Oh, no, just quick toss. Uh-oh. Oh, 90. Good job, 90. Well, good job reading it. Spins off the block. And comes the, yeah, good job, 90. All right. I'll give him a sticker for that. Logan Hall making plays. That's always exciting. It was a good read, too. I hope it wasn't by accident. Let's watch. Oh, these dirty dogs. Look at it. They cut block Vita. They try to cut block Cansey, but he doesn't fall for it. They get Vita good, though. Tries to get Cansey. I did not realize these guys cut block so much. But no, Logan. Look at this. Logan knew what was going on. He doesn't know where the ball's at, but he knows the play's going over here. So he spins out of the block and then just starts heading that away. He has no idea that the runner's got the ball right here. He has no idea. So there you go. Now he sees him. Now he sees him. Oh, come on. They didn't call this a hold. What's this? Look at that. These refs suck. Oh, good job, 90. Get a sticker. All right. Well, again, now not a bad defensive series, but we got boneheaded plays mixed in there. That's the problem with our defense. We'll do good, and then we'll have out of 10 plays, we'll have 3 good ones, 3 boneheaded ones, and it's those boneheaded ones that kill us. Of the two, I'd probably prefer the dogs. Yeah, that was impressive play by Hall. It was funny though. He had no idea where the ball was at, but he knew where it was, what direction it was heading. All right, here we go. Second series. This is 4:57 in the first. The score is 3-0. So they got a field goal out of that last series. Where were they at? That's got to be so disheartening. Yeah, look at this. They're on the 41. Or you say on the 40. They're on the 40. The defense is like, we got to stop these guys from getting to the 40. That's insane. Our defense is not designed for that. Our defense is not designed for that. Our defense is designed to shut people down when they get close to the end zone. The Dallas doesn't get close to the end zone. They don't need to. All right, here we go. It's very interesting. I had no idea that Aubrey, the kicker, was so good. Look at that hole. My goodness. What in the world happened there? Is that Vita? Levante. Bam. Levante runs right into that block. He's going to try to bounce off of it. He thinks he's trying to get up in this gap, not realizing this gap is wide open. Now see, this guy is supposed to be right here. Who is that? Why does he back up to begin with? It's obvious run. Right there. Now he's going forward. Now he starts to go forward. But there's a... he definitely shouldn't have backed up. But this gap is just wide open. I mean, there's nobody here. .26, and then he misses the tackle. Okay, that's our first missed tackle. Merriweather. All right. Vita went too far. Yeah, he sure does. It looks like he trips kind of right there and falls forward. Oh, look. You can't see it. You can barely see it. 66 has his hand inside Vita's shoulder pads, and he yanks him right there. And Vita falls forward off balance. Yeah, this was a mess. I don't know why I don't understand what 29's doing either. And he's like going behind Levante at the gap. Anyhow, we messed up somewhere. I mean, can't have that. Bad gap integrity. And then missed tackle. That could have been a disaster. So that puts them, look, they're on the 40 already. They're in field goal range in one play. How did they get up there so far, anyhow? Where'd they start off? Let me see. Oh, that's right. This was that fourth down when we went for it on fourth down. Okay, so they got the ball. They only got to go 10 yards for a field goal. Yeah, they only got to get like right here. They do that in one play. Man, that was not very smart going for it, was it? Not with this team. I had no idea that their kicker was so good at 50 plus yard field goals. And they get a touchdown here, though. Oh my goodness. Play action. He's wide open. He could hit him. Who's he go for? Oh, he goes for this dude who somehow got wide open. How in the world did that happen? He shouldn't. I mean, look, he has no fear. This quarterback has absolutely no fear that this guy is going to just turn around and go, I'm just going to intercept that. He was right there. How many times have we seen that this year? Where the opposing quarterback throws the ball right at, I mean, this is where the ball lands. Right here. That's where the ball is caught, right there. They have no fear of our guys. I mean, if he were to stop right here and turn around, that's an interception. But he doesn't even, is that Dean? That's Dean. He has no idea the ball's even thrown. Look at this. The ball's thrown. He's still just chugging along. My goodness, my goodness, goodness. It's like we don't even have a defense. All right, you guys up front, do something, man. Give me some hope. Play action. Levante falls for it. Oh, my goodness. Cansey's being held. Cansey's being held here. Right there. Hall's being held. Come on. Look, he just now released Cansey. He's got him right there. Releases him right there. That was a long hold. He's still holding him here. Man. You'd be joking me. Dean's way down here. Man. Just throwing the ball like our defenders are not there at all. Oh, 94 definitely got held there. 71's being held. No flags? Are you serious? Look at Diaby's up standing there calling for a flag. He was definitely being held. 94 gets held too coming in. Here's 94. It looks like he's got him by the throat. And then look at Diaby. Look at this. Look at this hold. He's holding him here all the way through and then tackles him. Diaby does a good job getting off. He's still making that tackle. keep track of the missed tackles for Bulls. BS name. Just fundamentals, Kate. Fundamentals. Okay. Now we how many guys we got in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 covering 3. Okay. Check down. Bad pass. I think 98 might have got a piece of that. Vita looks tired already. Oh, Cansey, good job, Cansey. That was a nice move. Nice swim. Kind of a classic, but okay. So he gets through. He's bringing the pressure. All right. Let's say. Oh, he just throws it in the dirt. Okay. I thought 98 might have got a hand on it, but it was going in the dirt anyhow. Good job, Cansey. Cansey gets a sticker. All right, what are we playing? Quarters. We're playing quarters. Oh, we're doubling. Who is this? 87? 54 stuck on 1. Who is 1? Jalen Tolbert, wide receiver. And 87 is a tight end, but we bracket in the tight end, leaving Levante David covering the wide receiver. Okay, that makes sense in some universe. Oh, and they throw it to him. Levante, what are you doing? Ah, man, what happens there? He just falls down. He like goes to way too early and then falls down. Ah, man. Oh, Vita coming. Look at this. Vita coming. No stopping that meat train. Whoa. Man, if his arm was just a few inches longer, like a normal person's, then he probably would have got that one. What happens to Levante? Does he get pulled down there or something? Or does he just stumble? I don't know, man. That's a weird one. Let me go back. See, I wish we had it from the other end zone. He he's with the running back to start off. At least who is this? I don't know who that is. He's with him to start, and then passes him off and takes one. I think he just stumbles. I think he's realized he's getting beat here and kind of sticks his hand out and then loses balance and falls down. It's kind of embarrassing. Ugh. Scotty, what's up, man? Are we keeping track of missed tackles? I wonder if they got that in that film room. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Well, it doesn't make any sense, Rampage, that he goes for it there, but then doesn't go for it when we're on their 27. It makes no sense. You're going to go for it when you're on your, or what was he? We were on their 42 or something. You're going to go for it there, but you won't go for it when you're 27 yards closer. It just makes no sense. He makes no sense. Tough game, got him, man. Tough game. I was hoping for a very happy Christmas. That was going to be my Christmas get to myself, was having the Buccaneers win. Went out. We got to have the Falcons have got to lose a game, man, and we got to win out. He false starts. No, he just he just falls forward. That's how we do it, Rampage. That's how we trick them. They'll never see that one coming. He's wide open here. My goodness, what is going on? Who's he throwing it to? Check down. Okay. Thank goodness that he didn't throw it to this guy. There we go. We tackled that time. But you want to know why Ralph missed tackles? All right. I haven't been keeping track, but I'm going to think we've had three missed tackles so far. Everybody agree with that? I'm just kind of making that number up. Good push by Yaya here. Okay, I swear you can't see it, but it looks like he's being held right here. You're out of it. You got some good painkillers. Nice play. Nice play. Tackle for a loss. 54 and 94 were both there. Let's see what happens. Did they just forget to block somebody? Run blitz we got? Yeah, yeah. They messed up on that one for sure. Oh, Cansey just tosses his guy. He just tosses 78. This is sweet. Whoop, you're gone, buddy. Good job. I like that. Another sticker for Cansey. Levante, you didn't do much. You just were unblocked. Opposite problem? Oh, no. You don't have any painkillers. You got the pain, just not the killers. If this is a third down, I'm going to scream. Guess what? It's a third down, guys. Casey got two, Hall got one. Levante's minus. He's negative. Goodness, man. How in the world does he not hit 87 on an anticipate yet? Boom. Oh, 87 drops it. Okay, we got lucky there. Yep. Now see, Taki does a good job here. He turns around, looks at the quarterback. See right there? He's looking at the quarterback. You know, you got to kind of keep your eyes on the quarterback every now and then, Dean. So you know what's going on. I am so over Dean. I really am. Oh man, I had so many high hopes for him. All right, we blitzing again. Oh my gosh. Vita being held. Oh, Yaya almost got there. 60 is trying though. 60 did a good job pushing him around, but yeah. And who is this? Is this Levante? Yeah. Levante coming through. He might have tipped it a little bit there. He's close. He's close. I don't think he got it, but he's close. Yeah. Boom. Nice tackle by 29. But 87 was dropping the ball anyhow. That should have been a first down for them. We got lucky. 87 dropped that ball. All right, here we go. This is fourth series. We are in the second quarter, 11:30, and the score is 10-7. Man. It was a bad throw to 87. Let me see that. It was behind him. You might be right. I didn't think Cooper Rush played bad at all. Very good game manager, I guess you could say. Didn't do anything spectacular. Oh, yep. Sure was. Look at that. He had to try and one hand that thing. Yeah, good call, Rampage. Boom. Yep, so that one was on Cooper. Guess that blitz maybe scared him a little bit. Our kicker is 7-9 and kicks of 50+ yards and hasn't missed inside of the 50. I didn't know that, Tom. Their kicker has 14 50+ yard kicks. So he's got twice as many as we do. He actually set a record. Yeah, he was wide open. That should have been a first down, but like you said, bad throw. Everybody does have their career games against us, man. It's so annoying. We should have won this game. We should have won it. I say that, but they were definitely the better team. They just played more physical. And took advantage. Oh no. He's gonna throw it to this one. Okay. What do we got here? This is man. I'm gonna go with man coverage, one deep. Is that Dean? That's Dean, yeah. So how does he get so much? Dean just funny legging it right here. He's taking these little baby steps. What is this? Right here, he just takes like little baby steps. And that's where the separation is at. Look at what is he doing right here? That's where that separation comes from. Oh, be darn. That is weird looking. Watch Dean take these little baby steps on that turn. Right there. What is that? I guess he was just like waiting for the cut or something. He was shuffling. All right, no pressure. Somebody eventually breaks through over here. Hands to the face. We're not going to call that this year, though. Look at this. He's all day. Oh, man. And Evita getting pushed way out. Dang. Okay. Cansey definitely being held here this whole time. Look, okay. He grabs him. That's fine. But then right here, you can't do that. He's sideways now. He's trying to go. He still got him. Wow. Okay. And then, I mean, Dean does get close, but it is neither horseshoes nor hand grenades. Man. So now they're in field goal range. Look at that. We're playing the run for sure. Nice toss. 94 Cansey. Good job. Oh, he bounces right off of Yaya. He ran into Yaya and bounced off of him. And then Yaya made the tackle. Let's look at this. Oh, he just zips right on through. Cut block on Vita. Yaya gets out there. Good job. But then, boom, he bounces right off of Yaya. But then Yaya is able to make the tackle. Look, what? We'll call that holding. Eh. What are these refs doing in this game? Look at that. Look at this. Gosh. All right. Cansey missed a tackle here. I don't even know what he was doing there. It was a baseball slide or something. He was trying to get him by the foot. So I'm gonna mark that down as another missed tackle. That's 4. Oh, MK, ma'am. I saw that you lost in the fantasy football. I was rooting for you, bro. It is now Al and I think Danny. They are playing for the championship. Al's still quietly going in there and setting his his team every week. Okay, this was a penalty on illegal formation, I think. Second quarter, 10-11 in the second quarter. That is the Chargers. CeeDee Lamb, illegal motion. Illegal motion. Let's look at this. It's on CeeDee Lamb, who is going in motion. You see, that's the one where sometimes they call it, sometimes they don't. You know, he didn't set for a second. But I have seen, usually they don't call this. You know, he comes over and he sets, and he's supposed to set for a second, but he doesn't. It's like 3/4 of a second. So you go 1,000 right there. Yeah, wasn't even really 3/4 of a second. They rarely call this though. He doesn't really set at all, but he's wide open. Drops the ball. All right. Still in field goal range. That's so wild. On the 40 is field goal range. Do. Man. He runs out quick to the flats to cover that. check down right up the middle. Okay, who is that missed tackle? Levante. That's another missed tackle. That's 5. Levante has missed more tackles this year, I think, than he has in his entire career combined. 50 was coming. Vita was coming. Look at that. Big boy. He gets that hook in you right there. You're done. Right there. He would, his first year, he spent so much time throwing offensive linemen. it was great to watch. He would literally throw them, take them off their feet. He doesn't do it anymore. I don't think he's got the strength to do it or something. Or they coached him out of it. I haven't seen him do it since his second year. Cut block on David. I hate it. Uh-oh. 9's getting ready to bust 3. He's what the Oh, he just gave up on it. Cooper Rush did not take time to look around, did he? He's just like chunking it right here. I mean, he definitely had this. I think 9 was going to pop off a little bit. All right. Good night, Tom. Have a good one, brother. Yeah, we're fixing to wrap this up here, so we can go do Christmas. '21 come around. Poor Levante though. Huh. All right. How far did we get? I think we got halfway. $4.14. $4.14 in a second. Knock it off a little bit early tonight. Because it's Christmas Eve. We could do that. Go back and watch McCullum hold. He holds bad or he gets held bad. Oh, McCullum holds him up here. Up top. Right here. All right, let's see. Oh, right there, yeah. Does he doesn't get penalized for that. He sure does. He does that later in the game and gets called for it, right? Right there. Yeah, that would have been a, because Cooper's expecting him to go a lot deeper than he does. He's even got his arm too. I don't think we could see it from this angle. No. Oh, well, that makes up for all the holding they've been doing on us. This has so far not been a very good officiated game. Yeah, I wonder if the replay, the broadcast has a better angle. Let me check it out real quick. What was that? 9:25 in the second quarter. Like 16. Let me see. Defense. All right. 9:25 second quarter. Ten 49. Love my. All right. Okay, here we go. This is so cool. I'm using that NFL Pro. They've got an option to show the broadcast version. But it didn't work. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Okay. You can see it down at the bottom briefly. He doesn't hold him as bad as it looked. But you can see right there at the bottom. That he's got him. Let's see, I can't rewind it like I can with mine. Yeah. Yeah, you can see right there, you can see his shirt. You can see his shirt being pulled right there. Yep. Hey, whatever it takes, man. That's why we lost, because we're cheaters, right? Yeah, that's defenders. I think it's a thing. It's not taught as much. Now, I tell you who was a master at not being held was a Damakong Su. That guy, I don't think he was ever held. They tried holding him, but he would get out of it every single time, and a lot of times he would use it against them. A lot of times he would spin. Like when they try to hold him, they'd like grab hold of his shoulder pad right here. He would like spin, and it would throw them off balance. You know, uh, Other times he would do the wrist action. He had good hands. He'd grab them by the wrist and then push them off where their thumbs are at, because you can't grip things with your thumb. It's the weak link in your hand. So he would grab them by the wrist and yank it where their thumb is at. Damakong Su, and he, our whole defensive line started doing a lot of techniques. He was showing them how to not get held, to get out of holds. We don't practice it anymore, apparently. I did too, man. Rampage, I really did. I, they talked crap about him about being a dirty player and everything. And I went back and I like looked at all the stuff he was accused of and everything, and it wasn't really that bad. But to me, I like that kind of stuff, man. I'm like, yes, step on a guy if he's being a jerk, you know, you know, that's how I think football should be played, but I'm kind of demented like that. Okay, if we get a playoff appearance, Todd Bowles is not going to get fired, I don't think. I don't know. I don't know. There's actually a really good possibility that he's going to get fired, even if we do make the playoffs. Because if it comes down to Liam Cohen going somewhere else or firing Bowles and giving Liam Cohen the head coaching job, I think ownership's going to fire Bowles. I really do. I think word has gotten around the league that this Cohen has got something, and ownership sees it. I mean, just what he's done in 1 year is incredible. You hate the Saints too much, you can't condone it. I know. It's a dude thing mainly. Yeah. That's why we watch war movies. Well, I tell you what, Kate, quarterbacks definitely feel that way. This year especially, I don't think I've ever seen quarterbacks so unscared of a secondary. We're just throwing right at our guys. I mean, literally where they're standing. I need to make a video compilation of all the times that's happened this year where we've had a guy right at the spot where they throw it. I mean, it's almost like they're targeting our guys. They're like, okay, I'm going to throw it right where that guy's standing because they don't fear us at all. And it's been that way all year. And see, Rampage, I like the playoffs because anything can happen. Anything can happen in the playoffs. One, two, you get one extra game at least. That's why I like the playoffs. Because I do. I get kind of a little depressed. I'm a grown man, but I get kind of depressed when football season is over, when there's no more Buccaneer games. I mean, it's usually about a month where I'm just kind of like, you know, life loses its joy, and I prepare to hibernate. It's sad, but it's true, man. Women's football. The only women's football I've ever watched is that lingerie football game. Are you talking about soccer? Yeah, we don't. We like to pretend that the middle of the field doesn't exist. It's almost like it's a fourth dimension that we can't access. We're allergic to it. I don't think I've ever watched. I've never even know. I didn't even know there was women's football, except for like I said, the lingerie league, which they play kind of tough too. Send me a link on that, Kate. I'm gonna check some of that out. I enjoy the playoffs much more when the Buccaneers are playing. I mean, gosh, how long has it been since we have not been in the playoffs? 6 years? Been a long time. Let me see. Let me look that up. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's only been yeah. So it's only been 4 years. 4 years straight we've made it to the playoffs. Okay. Before then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 years before we had gone to the playoffs. Holy smokes. Man, we've only gone to the playoffs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 times since 1976. Wow. And 4 of those have been in the past 5 years. This is our longest streak. No, we're tied with 1999, 2000, 2001, 2002. It's the exact opposite. We went to the playoffs in 99, 2000, 2001, and then 2002 we won the Super Bowl. In this streak, we won the Super Bowl in 2020 and then went to the playoffs in 2021. So we won the Super Bowl first and then had 3 other playoff games or playoff seasons. Gosh, it was 12 years. Oof, man, I don't want to go through that stretch again. That was tough. It was a tough time in my life, man. No playoff football. We had a lot of crappy teams. I think we only had 2, 3 winning seasons in 12 years. Ugh. Man. All right, I got to get off here. Apparently, Saban knows. Bowles is all about these schemes, man. I'm telling you, he does. That's all he cares about. These funky schemes he draws up. He's a clipboard carrier. Women's Football Alliance. I shall do that right now. All right, guys, y'all have a great Christmas, and we will see you Thursday. We'll finish this up and start on the offense. I hope everybody has a great Christmas. I hope you get good gifts, spend it with people you love. And Rampage, tell Heather I said happy Merry Christmas. And until next time, go Bucks.